You walk into the locker room, first thing you do?
First thing, usually, I go change the music. Nick puts on coffee house covers, so I go change the music, put some rap on for everybody.
So you've gone through your morning routine, you're here for the morning skate on a game day. What are you working on?
Stick handling, just to feel the puck, get a couple shots in. Not too much effort, so I don't feel too tired at night, but I like going out here with Kenny. He has good drills.
In between morning skate and the game, what are you doing?
I go home, walk with my dog, because he's
Dr.
outside.
Phil.
Dr. Phil, shout out. And then go outside with him, come back, play a little PlayStation, get the brain ready.
Who else on the team plays it?
Text it.
Is this like a pre-game competition to get the juices flowing?
Not pre-game. I think it would affect the way he played. I win. I think he'd get a little too upset if we play game day.
You come back to the arena, but before you do, you have to suit up. Do you have a bunch? Did you have to buy a bunch when you got drafted?
When I got drafted, I had to buy a lot. In juniors, you're on the road, but you're taking the bus, so you don't really care about the quality or anything like that. And then I got here, the guys were kind of picking on me because of my suits. My mom tells me that some suits are summer suits, some suits are more wintry, so I try to listen to that.
Your mom's a smart woman. Talk to us about the soccer warm-up.
I don't play.
You don't?
I don't play, and the reason being was because my first year, the guys would go after the rookies, and I was a rookie, so my game lasted probably 1 or 2 rounds. So I was like, okay, if this is how it's gonna be, I'm just gonna take myself out of this. Now I just stand in the room after meetings, everybody leaves, play soccer. I put French wrap or Danish wrap, and nobody can complain because nobody's in the room. And then I start taping my sticks too.
So then before a game, you have to obviously get your stick prepped.
With the stick and gloves, those are the 2 only things that I need to be perfect. If I'm scoring, if I'm feeling good, I just keep the same thing.
Dubois scores! Loose puck in the slot! Pierre-Luc Dubois has tied it up!
I changed at the beginning of the year because I was not feeling really good.
So you're a heel to toe guy.
Oh yeah, I tried a couple of times like the Europeans from the top, but I don't know how to do it, so I just get confused.
How did this method come to be? Was there somebody that taught this to you or somebody you were trying to emulate?
When I changed it up a bit, but the base of it was when I was about 12 years old. One of my favorite players was actually Nicholas Backstrom on Washington. So I looked at how he taped his stick, and I kind of started like that. Then I got away from it a bit at the beginning of the year when I wasn't scoring. But he's he's the first guy. That's the hard part here.
But what about for you, from the beginning of this year to now? What'd you change?
Just this, honestly. That's the only thing. But to me, it makes a huge difference when I'm on the ice. It feels different. I mean, I'm not superstitious, like I said, but I guess I do have a couple of things that I like to keep.
So then are you cutting the end there?
Yeah, then I cut the end, and then I put wax just on the sides here, nothing in the middle.
Okay, you said you're particular with your gloves too. In what way?
I don't like when they're too dry, but also when they're like at the end of a period when they're soaked because I'm sweating. So I like to switch in between periods. Now I have 4 pair of gloves in my stall. So yeah, I don't think the trainers love it, but I'm a little picky.
Pre-game skate, what are you working on? Are you just trying to warm up your legs?
My dad always told me that my game was as good as my warm-up. I kind of have to go a little more intense than everybody, I think. I just want to stay sharp mentally, good passes, good shots. I love music, so in warm-ups I'm always listening to music, and I kind of list every team from 1 to 31, so.
Who's got the best music in the league?
In the league? Now us. Tampa last year had good music. Vegas has good music. Some teams, either it's volume's low or the songs are just not really good. You don't feel it, you don't hear it, it's just like background noise.
Who's the guy on the team that you would say most relaxes you or you joke around with on a game day?
Definitely Savard. I lived with him my first year, so I have a really good relationship with him, but he's got that calming presence, so.
3rd year in the league, what have you learned about yourself as a hockey player?
One thing that's hard that not everybody realizes is that you have to be at that 100% every game, but you don't always feel 100%. So you got to find a way that, sometimes I wake up from my nap and I'm still exhausted, but I got to find a way to turn that switch on and
Dubois from a sharp angle.